Okay.
Okay, we're streaming live. Good. Welcome, everyone. Um, we are really excited to be. I'm going to change this
You want to start this recording over too? Just,
light. Yeah, I'm going to spotlight both of us here.
oh, I forgot about that.
Where are you?
I'm hiding today.
There we go.
All right. I've come out of hiding.
And I'm going to go ahead and just turn off a couple cameras here, just in case. I don't think it's showing them in the recording, but just in case. Because you guys don't want to be on our recording probably. So let me start this recording over, although we're streaming on YouTube, so we can share that link because that's easy. It's automatically ready for
I
us.
see.
Let's
All
go
right.
ahead and start the recording over. Great. So hello, everyone, and welcome to our first in a series of 5 live streams, The Magic of Mount Shasta. So we have a very strong connection to Mount Shasta, and all of you who are here with us share that connection. Otherwise, you would not be drawn to being here with us for these master classes. And Mount Shasta is a really particularly unique place on this planet, and one that we have been drawn to so strongly over the last several years. And we have visited Mount Shasta even during the pandemic. We were able to visit every year for the past maybe 6 or 7 years now. Has it really been that long? I think it has.
I think this is our 6th summer of going.
Our
I'm
sixth
pretty sure.
summer. We
Pretty
went
sure.
the first time we went, I think, was the year that my oldest daughter graduated from college, because I went right around that time, I remember.
Oh,
Um,
maybe it's 7 this year then. I'm not sure.
yeah, I'm not sure, but anyway, in this lifetime, we've been there every year for the past several years, and it's a place that we're very connected to on a soul level, and we have received so much every time we go there. So many sacred light tools and technologies, and beyond that, just so much personal transformation. Every time we go there, we are transformed. And those of you that have been there, you know what we're talking about. And I'd love to hear, if you guys want to share in the comments if you have actually been to Mount Shasta physically. And maybe, did you receive your own transformation when you went there? So over the years, we've discovered, many places that we return to over and over and over again. And we just were talking right before this call, we're actually drawn to go there, and we have been drawn to go there at the same time every year without even realizing it at first. But every year we've been drawn to visit Mount Shasta around the time of the Lion's Gate portal, which is August 8th, 8/8. But it's the portal itself is open for about 2 weeks prior to that, and 1 to 2 weeks after that, depending on who you talk to, what that time frame is. But the 8th is sort of the peak of the energy there, and we're always guided to be there usually right before, and we've also been there after. And we're actually hosting our retreat during the Lion's Gate portal. And we did that intentionally this year, after realizing just how amplified the energy there is around that time. So yeah, Hazel has been there. It was in November, it was cold and it snowed. Yeah, it gets cold there in the winter. It gets very hot there in the summer. And so we're going to be there when it's nice and warm. So our intention for today's call and the next 4 calls, so we're going to be meeting every Monday, except for next Monday, right here. And we're actually changing the time. Today it's at 11. We're going to push the time back to 11:30 for the rest of these calls. If you have registered for this masterclass series and put the calls on your calendar, you'll see that that will reflect the new time within the next few hours. It takes a few hours to update on the calendar, but it will automatically happen for you. So if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube, you will see above this video on Facebook or below the video on YouTube a link that you can register, and it will add all of the calls to your calendar, because we're all so busy and it's easy to forget things, and this will help remind you. It puts it on your calendar and it sends you a reminder through your calendar about a half an hour before we get started, so that you'll be able to join us every time. Or you can just put it on your calendar yourself, 11:30 for not next week, but for every week, every Monday in July, basically at 11:30 right here. And then we'll be at the retreat after that. So today we just want to share a little bit about what we feel is the magic of Mount Shasta. And we're going to take you on an experience to set up the container for all of these calls that we're going to be doing. And we're going to invite you to bring your own intentions into this container for what you would like to receive through the work that we're bringing forward all over these 5 weeks. And it can be, your own transformation. It could be maybe you have the intention to join us for the retreat. You could bring that into your intentions with the container that we're creating today. Our intention also is to keep these live calls about half an hour. So just so you know, for your own planning, they'll be about half an hour to 40 minutes or so, hopefully, every week. We don't want to keep you guys here too long, but we want to give you a powerful experience.
Yes. And as we get closer to the retreat, it becomes just more and more apparent that we are preparing on all levels for what we are going to be really connecting into and receiving at the mountain when we get there for the retreat. And it's also, it's not just us, but also some of our attendees for the retreat that are signed up, they're registered, they're joining us at the retreat, are also starting to let us know what they're experiencing and this truth for them, that they are really beginning to receive a lot of information and healing tools. A lot is coming in for them already as they're preparing. So we wanted to share a little bit about that, because we've been able to really understand how life-changing, how transformational this retreat is really going to be, because it's that for us every year, but also because this year feels, I don't know, just extra special, because so much has come in for us to become a part of the sort of curriculum of our retreat, as far as the sharing and teaching of new sacred light technologies goes, that it's unprecedented really for us. And so that tells us that some really epic things are going to take place here. We understand that the transformation is going to be huge. And as we sit in that energy, we're starting to understand that it's what's going to take place for us, and everyone that's joining us there is actually even beyond our ability to comprehend right now. So we just wanted to share with you an email that we received, just a couple of blurbs from an email received. She's actually one of our practitioners, energetic allergy healing practitioner, sacred soul alignment practitioner, and sacred light practitioner, a student actually of Co-Creating Miracles with Sacred Light, which we're going to be teaching at the mountain this summer. She emailed us and she said, since you two created the container for Mount Shasta, alignments have come in that are from the 17th dimension, and they are amazing. She says, she goes, I know I don't have to tell you this, but she says, the information I'm receiving, she says, we are charged with helping birth the 5th dimension. That is our purpose, our goal, working with the masters and other beings. And this is going to be such an incredible experience. And even though we feel like we know this gal fairly well, because she's been a part of our communities and for quite some time here, she says, I can't wait to meet you both in the flesh. This is going to be fun and out of this world. So,
Literally,
um,
literally out of this world.
literally out of this world. So, we just wanted to share that this morning because that just really confirmed with us. It's not just we're feeling that, right? But those that are registered and that's their trajectory, right? They're going to be present. They're going to be in that energy. We are, it's confirming that we're part of something that is so much bigger than we really can even understand right now. So
Yeah.
we can't wait to see all of those that are joining us. We still have some room for the retreat, so we want you to know that as well. We do have some spots. So if your heart is calling and you're feeling that pull to be there, there is a bigger reason. There's a bigger reason than getting spiritual technologies and trainings and tools of co-creating miracles with sacred light. There's a bigger reason than the amazing vortex energy that Mount Shasta holds. There's a bigger reason than the beauty of nature that's there for you to experience, the excursions that we're going to go on as part of the retreat. There's so many amazing pieces, parts of what all are going to be experiencing here. But that reason that you may be feeling that call is beyond any of that. Much bigger picture, higher perspective, magic and happenings, really, that are universal on that universal and even cosmic level here.
And the mountain really does call those who are ready
Yeah.
to receive this transformation. And I think there's a reason why Mount Shasta has not become overrun like places like Sedona, because not everybody's ready for the transformation that happens when you're there. It's intense. Yeah. It's probably the most intense, in a good way, energy that I've ever been on this earth, a place with the most intense energy that I've ever been to.
Yeah. Alicia, I'm thinking about Carrie and how, Carrie is one of our practitioners, but also a friend of ours, who's become a close friend of ours. And she actually met up with us at Mount Shasta last year. And she met up with us just after we'd been to the Fairy Falls, which is where we received massive technologies and information. And she saw us, we ran into her in the town the next day. And she's very intuitive, very feeling. She can sense all the subtle energies in a really big way. And she said, she came up, because our natural reaction is hugs, right? Oh my gosh, hello, hugs. And she was like, whoa, I can't even hardly get close to you guys. The energy coming off of you guys is so intense right now. So these are truly epic tools, information, technologies that we are connecting with, that we are really, as Lorraine mentioned in her email, charged to bring to birth and bring in into humanity and onto the planet at this important time that we're all experiencing here. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as we said, we've intentionally planned this retreat to be within the Lionsgate portal. So it's July 28th through August 1st. And the Lionsgate, just in case that may be a new concept to you, probably not, but just in case, it's an opening. It's really, really supportive for accelerated transformation. So we're combining the accelerated transformation that Mount Shasta offers with the accelerated transformation that the Lionsgate portal offers, and with the accelerated transformation that all of the tools and technologies that are part of Co-Creating Miracles with Sacred Light offers. So, and then we're going to be visiting 7 places, or having 7 experiences during the retreat. The rest of it will be in the classroom. We rented a really beautiful classroom at the Temple of Intention. That's a whole other story, how that worked out, that we don't need to get into today, but we're very supported in this endeavor. And we'll be teaching, you guys who are coming to the retreat will walk away from the retreat as a certified practitioner of co-creating miracles with sacred light. So we're pretty thrilled about that. It's the first time that we have had the opportunity to teach one of our certification classes in person. And we don't even know what that's going to be like, because it's just going to be off the charts, amazing with the energy. So that's kind of what we wanted to really share today. We're attempting to keep these brief so that you're not here all day. And we're going to give you guys an experience to create. We're going to create a container for this whole series of 5 calls. So just have your intention in your mind. We're going to ask you to hold that intention as we take you through this experience. We're going to be using several sacred light technologies and tools. We're going to be calling in Sacred Light Open, and all of these tools, except for the Merkaba, are tools that we're passing on in this class. So you'll get attuned to all of these tools if you are part of the retreat or the Co-Creating Miracles with Sacred Light course. So we're going to start out with just getting us all connected. And then we're going to run Sacred Light Open, which is a collection of energies, a cocktail of sacred light tools and technologies, energetic allergy healing, and sacred soul alignments to really help open up your energy field and prepare you for receiving the healings that is to come. And since we created this tool a couple of years ago, we both use it with every single thing we do. I don't ever do a healing without bringing in Sacred Light Open. So we're excited to be able to pass this tool on to more people. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to activate your Merkaba, just call it in. We're going to bring in our Sacred Light Intention Alignment tool. And this is both a Sacred Light technology and an activation to anchor your intentions into the highest light available, connecting you and aligning you with the information, the codes, the keys that you need to co-create your intentions into your physical reality. We're going to be using Sacred Light Open Doors. This is a newer technology. This tool combines sacred technology and bounty of the universe. It's working to clear out both big and small energy patterns that are blocking the door to what you're working on creating in your life. Energies that can be so effectively blocking the door that you can't even find or see the door, let alone open it up and step through that door. It's clearing what's in the way of your desires or intentions while simultaneously aligning you with the information you need to locate and open the right door to the timeline that holds what you're asking for. It's also opening doors within, right down to the DNA, to activate dormant cellular memories, bringing in healing, clearing patterns at the cellular level. And then we're going to activate another new technology within this container, the Sacred Light Healing Cocoon. This technology activates around you a healing cocoon, which is working to create the most optimal healing environment into which all of the other tools that you're using with this and everything that we're using today, obviously, to be infused for concentrated, focused, and accelerated healing. And then we're going to be using one more, a couple more actually, Sacred Light Calibrate to Create. This is the next in succession to what we've been given over the past few years when visiting the mountain. So many of these tools that we're using, not all of them, but many of them actually came in for us in Mount Shasta. So it's the next in succession after the Merkaba technology and the Sacred Light Intention Alignment technology. So you're receiving both of those as well today. And it's literally calibrating you to the universal energy of creation for manifestation. We are going to be using it with your intentions for this masterclass series today. So just holding those in your mind.
Hmm.
And then bounty, I'm calling it bounty of the universe. I didn't bring the description for that in. Oh, I guess maybe we're not bringing that one in today. Um, so that's what you're going to be receiving today. And if you are coming to the retreat, you're going to be getting attuned to all of those technologies. Oh, and then Sacred Light Close, that's the counterpart to Sacred Light Open. And that just helps to clear any resistance to the healing that you've just received and really, really anchor it in. This is the tool that we use in every healing that we do to anchor it in.
Hmm. And we are going to share Bounty of the Universe, but maybe we
Oh, we
can,
are. Okay.
we can talk about that. Maybe you can grab that, or I can grab that in a minute and
Yeah, I've
share that
got
at the end.
that right
And
here.
then, and then I also just wanted to share that just something you can look forward to over our time together here on our Mondays, that where we've set aside this time to share about Mount Shasta and the technologies that have come through Shasta for us, is that when Alicia mentioned that Sacred Light Open and how it's really these technologies and all the tools are opening you to receiving in the highest and best way and on those deepest levels, well, it's opening you all the way down to the cellular level. And we're going to talk more, we're going to be sharing a little bit more about what that means, why that's important, and how that connects to you, connects to your heart, and soul and your multidimensionality. So we have some pretty cool information to share, and yeah, you can look forward to that as well in our coming weeks together. So that's super exciting. And let's go ahead and make this happen. Give you that
All
experience.
right. I have some workers here replacing my hot water tank. So they're a little bit noisy right now. Hopefully that's not going to happen too much, but if you hear noise, that's what's going on. So I've got a couple crystal bowls, crystal alchemy bowls I'm going to play, and I'm going to go ahead and lead the connection, and then we're going to bring in all of these tools and create this container for you guys.
Yes, because this connection, grounding and connecting is also the first best step in creating any sacred container in which you want to amplify your work, whatever work it is you're doing. So we're starting there.
Yeah, so when we do this connection, and a couple of the things that it does is it takes us into the theta brain state, which is the doorway to the quantum field. So when we do our connection meditations, we're literally entering into the quantum field, and that's where all potential and possibility exists. And we can create anything from within that space. So that's one of the reasons why it's so important.
Love it.
Right, so here we go. So just taking a moment to get comfortable, settling into your body, bringing all of your awareness into the present moment, and relax. Closing your eyes, allowing yourself to land right here, right now. And just placing your focus and awareness onto your heart. And breathe. Allowing your breath to slow and deepen. Breathing as if you're breathing directly from your heart. Allowing your inhale and exhale to slow to about a count of 5. And continuing this long, slow, deep breath through your heart as you bring your awareness to the energy of compassion. Compassion is one of the highest frequencies that we can access and one of the building blocks of creation. We invite you to see, sense, feel, or imagine the energy of compassion as a beautiful pink light surrounding you. And as you breathe through your heart, just using your intention to breathe that pink light of compassion into your heart, allowing this energy to fill and expand your heart. And with your next breath, allowing this energy of compassion to expand into every cell of your body, feeling the cells of your body vibrating with the frequency of compassion. And with your focus and awareness on your heart, feeling into the heart-to-heart connection between your heart and the heart of Gaia, the ascended aspect of our earth home, and the heart-to-heart connection between your heart and the heart of creation, pure source energy. Noticing the beautiful golden light in the heart of Gaia and the glorious iridescent light in the heart of creation. And with your next breath, simultaneously begin to breathe this golden light from Gaia and iridescent light from the heart of creation into your heart. And as you breathe these energies into your heart, allowing the golden light from Gaia and iridescent light from the heart of creation to merge with the pink light of compassion, creating a beautiful iridescent rose gold light, allowing this light to expand your heart even more. And with your next inhale, allowing this light to fill all the cells of your body, allowing this beautiful iridescent rose gold light to expand beyond your physical body, going 12 feet out in all directions, filling your entire toroidal field, your entire energy field, creating a beautiful iridescent rose gold ball of light that you are in the center of. And just taking a moment here to notice how loved, nurtured, safe, and protected you are in this space. And as you continue breathing through your heart, imagining the beautiful iridescent light flowing down from the heart of creation, connecting you with the energy of all that is, with potential, with possibility, with pure source energy. Allowing this energy to move through your entire chakra column, traveling all the way down into the heart of Gaia. And imagining the beautiful golden light from the heart of Gaia flowing up, connecting you with the infinite wisdom, wealth, knowledge, and abundance that Gaia holds, coming all the way up through your entire chakra column and traveling all the way up into the heart of creation. And as these energies flow in, through, and around you, witnessing the ball of light that you are in, expanding with every breath you take. And now we invite you to feel into your heart-to-heart connection between your human aspect and your divine aspect, the highest aspect of your soul that's guiding you through your human experience. And now allowing your human aspect to merge with your divine aspect. And as you merge with your divine aspect, feeling yourself expanding into all of this light surrounding you. Feeling yourself expanding infinitely, expanding all the way into the heart of creation, expanding all the way into the quantum field where all potential and possibility exists. And just staying in your heart, breathing through your heart, connected to the energy of all that is. Just breathe and allow yourself to expand into the energy of all potential and possibility.
Okay, good. So your sacred container is really already created. And what we're going to be doing now is bringing in other sacred light technologies to accomplish some specific tasks here for you. Okay, and to really power up your sacred container as well, fortify it, strengthen it, and really accelerate all that comes into your container for you. Okay, and so we're going to start with the Sacred Light Merkaba technology, calling that in, calling in the Sacred Light Intention Alignment technology, Sacred Light Calibrate to Create. And let's go ahead and bring in that Sacred Light Bounty of the universe as well, those frequencies of bounty. Bringing it right into your container. Calling these in now, running these for each of you within the containers that you have created. Calling divine love and light, creator change it. Good. Beautiful. And did you run Sacred Light Open, Alicia? I might have missed it.
I did not.
Okay.
Let's
So
bring
we're
that in retroactively.
yes, bring that in. Yes, retroactively. Divine love and light. Beautiful. Because we like to start there with that Sacred Light Open. So just feeling into your container. And begin to go ahead and connect with your intention that you'd like to bring into this container for yourself at this time. Connecting to it mentally, holding it in your mind, connecting to it with your heart, really feeling your intention. Beautiful. And as you bring that into your container, just imagine that you're anchoring it right into your container. We're also going to work with some Sacred Light technologies that are really optimal to help you with this too in just a moment. But as your intentions are now in the container here, it's been created. We're going to work with some of the other technologies to clear blocks, to clear energy patterns that may be in the way of those intentions for you. And we're going to work with all Sacred Light tools here and technologies to do this. So as you've brought that intention into your container here, now we're calling in Sacred Light Open Doors, Sacred Light excavation device, which some of you may be familiar with as the Roto-Rooter. Okay, Sacred Light transfiguration device, Sacred Light turbine technology, which is brand new. And Sacred Light Open Doors, which is also fairly new since the last time we taught. Okay, and I'm seeing also the Sacred Light Vortex, healing vortex coming in here as well, which was one of our foundational tools to co-creating miracles, our technologies. Good. So these technologies, also seeing the spinning top, which I don't know if we've got to talk about yet, but we will. So just seeing these technologies are coming in here, coming into your container to resolve and dissolve anything that's in the way of your intentions for you. But these technologies are so amazing at really individualizing the work. So bringing them in, they're going to work with each of you on that individual basis, with your personal and unique intentions, as well as energy patterns that may be within you that could be blocking that or in the way, or even just slowing that down for you, of that creation in your reality. Okay, also know that Sacred Light cocoon that we talked about earlier is also streaming in here, coming into your sacred container to create that optimal healing environment for you, which is also assisting to resolve and dissolve blocks that may be in the way of your intentions for you here. All of these technologies are all working with you within your container now to clear anything in the way, anywhere you're not allowed to create that intention or have what your intention is. Anywhere you don't have permission, anywhere you're holding the belief it's not possible, anywhere you're holding the belief that you're not worthy of it. I'm also hearing to clear anywhere that what you're holding for your intention that you brought in, anywhere it's for any other people, but not you. Okay, anywhere other people get to have that, but not you. So anywhere this is true for you. Okay, good. Beautiful. I can see some other energies that are also being, that are clearing. And again, it's also working with your unique energies as well. These are all running for you to clear out those blocks, clear out that programming, any trauma patterns that may be part of those blocks, emotions that may be part of those blocks, oaths, vows, or contracts, hooks, cords, or attachments, entity type energies, whatever energy patterns are part of those blocks for you are being resolved and dissolved. And this will continue to work for you too, which is one of the incredible beauties of these technologies. When we give them a job, they continue with that job, with those instructions until it's complete. Okay, so all of that in divine love and light, creator, change it. Beautiful. I'm also seeing to bring in the golden Christ light activation. It's really concentrating that Christ energy here. Bringing this in now, right into the container, right in for you, and all the way down to the cellular level for you. Good. And now we want to anchor all that we've done in, which we're going to really utilize that sacred light close. And part of what's happening within this is one of the technologies is ever present here. It's called the sacred light filter. And it does such a wonderful job at anchoring in healing work that we're doing or intentions that we're working with. And we're utilizing this now. So sacred light filter, but again, that's also part of the sacred light close. Let's bring this in to anchor all of your intentions in, to anchor them into your container, but also to anchor in your container itself. Okay, anchoring this into your heart and high heart, mind and higher mind, anchoring it into your cells, your DNA, your RNA, anchoring it into your nervous system, into your Earth Star chakra below your feet, into the heart of Gaia, into your soul grid, and into wholeness and totality now. Okay, very good. Beautiful. So your sacred container is created. It's working with your intentions. It's also anchored, and it's also going to be working at resolving and dissolving blocks, or you can also think of blocks as those walls of resistance that you come up against as you are working to create something new for yourself. So it's going to be doing that for you, working on all of that for you. And it's going to be doing that for some of you for quite some time. So just keep in mind that once this is in place for you, those technologies are amazing at keeping it in place, holding it, anchoring it in place until the job is complete.
Beautiful. That just felt so good. And we really utilized a lot of technologies to support you all. So we can't wait to hear what happens for you throughout this 5-part masterclass series. So there's a question that I just want to answer. If we're registered, do we get an email with the link? We didn't set it up that way. The way that we are having people register is to just click on the add it to your calendar link, and then it puts that that link right onto your calendar. If you're using, I learned something new recently, but if you're using Google Calendar and you're on the app, you have to go into calendars and actually click on the Magic of Mount Shasta calendar for it to show up on your phone on Google Calendar. So just in case you had that problem, like I did. Um,
And like I did.
and we're not going to we don't want to inundate our audience with tons of emails. So we're not going to be sending out a reminder ahead of time every Monday morning, but we are going to be sending out the replay. So the replay will be going out this afternoon for those of you who want to watch again. And you can find that on YouTube and in our Facebook group. We'll share both of those links, and they're both there immediately for you if you want to go rewatch and catch anything that you might have missed that we said. So just so you know what to expect in the future. And next week, we're not going to be live. I'm going to be in Maui. And so we won't be live next Monday, but every Monday in July we'll be live at 11:30 Pacific time, 2:30 Eastern time.
Yeah. And also, we will also send out the link for the details and to register for those of you that are wanting to join us for the retreat happening at the end of July. Again, that's July 28th through August 2nd. It's 5 days. Lodging is included. Co-Creating Miracles of Sacred Light certification course is included, which is a $2,000 course. And also your excursions, the different places that we're going to be taking you. Any costs to those are costs that we are covering for you. So you would just need to pay for your travel, getting there, and then food while you're there. You'll also all have a kitchen in your house that you end up staying in. There's a local grocery store with really, organic, good options and choices for people, nice and easy, so that you can, if you're a meal prep person, you'll be able to do that for yourself. There's also plenty of good restaurants and cafes and things in the town as well that are good options. So just travel and your cost of food is your responsibility. Everything else for the retreat is part of that retreat cost. We're covering that. So if you have any questions about the retreat, we do have limited spaces available at this point. So you want to email us at hello@kimberlycarlson.com. You could also email us at co-creatingmiracle.com, and that way our customer service support, Emily, will be able to see that and make sure it's getting in front of us and we're getting those questions answered. Okay, and then also we'll post and send out the link to register for the retreat as well, and where you can see more details.
Yeah, and that link is also above this video on Facebook or below the video on YouTube. So it's there for
very
you.
Good. I've already done that.
If you want to go, check it out.
Perfect.
And yes, there is a replay on YouTube, and we'll be emailing that link out this afternoon. I have to take my daughter to the airport, so if you're in my email community, it's going to come out closer to evening time on the West Coast when I get back, because I have to leave in 10 minutes. But otherwise, Kim might be sending it out sooner than that. But you can also go to my YouTube. It's just Alicia Hartzell, and find that replay there under the live tab.
Yes, for those of you not on Facebook. Okay, beautiful. Well, we are going to say goodbye to you for now, but we're going to look forward to seeing you right back here on Zoom in two Mondays from now, right? 2 weeks from now, and then every Monday in July, leading right up to our trip to the mountain. So,
yes. And we can't wait to see some of you there with us live in Mount Shasta.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay, so much love to all of you, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right.
Okay.
Bye for now,
Bye
everyone.
for now.